Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of the National Academy of Television Arts and Science, Mr. Bob Morrow.
Good evening, and again, thank you for that warm Ohio Valley welcome. I may have the greatest job in our industry. I get to award excellence in daytime television, news and documentaries, sports, technology and engineering, and 19 diverse markets around our great nation. But tonight I get to do something really special. I get to introduce, and it is my honor to introduce somebody who is very special, not only to this chapter, but to the National Academy, Cherie Housley. As I mentioned, I've been with the Academy for almost 2 years, and as you can imagine, joining an organization like this, the history, the emotion, the politics is sometimes overwhelming. And Cherie was one of the first people who introduced me and helped me to navigate these waters. When I arrived, I was being offered so much advice, it was hard to differentiate fact from fiction, truth or embellishment, agenda after agenda, until I met this small in stature Academy powerhouse nestled away in the diamond in the rough chapter named Ohio Valley. From day one, her can-do attitude, her vision and strategy, her intelligence, and her drive to always put the chapter and the Academy first made me lean on her for the insight, history, and guidance that I needed then, and I continue to lean on her now. For me, one of the most challenging things for all of us in the awards business is how we run our competitions. As the president of this esteemed Academy, it must be run with 100% integrity, and as you all know, all your entries, nominations, and ultimate recipients are put into a system called Emmy Express. I want you all to know that that system would not be where it is today without the tender, loving care of Cherie. For those of you who don't know her, she owns her own production company where she shoots, writes, and edits for countless clients. She is an alumnus of Ohio University, where she is heavily involved in the WOUB Alumni and Friends organization and other alumni groups supporting young broadcasters, students in many different ways. She has spent countless hours promoting the university station and its students, and she often goes back to Athens to work directly with them. Cherie has been a champion for our industry through her 30 years of service to the Ohio Valley chapter and to the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Cherie is the ideal model for someone who gives back to her alumni, to her alma mater, to her profession, her colleagues, and to her industry. If asked to help in any capacity, her answer is always a quick and resounding yes. I can't think of anyone who is more deserving of being a Silver Circle honoree than Cherie. But before I officially bring Cherie up, I want to identify some of Cherie's most cherished accomplishments in her career, and ones she is always ready to talk about. Her husband, Tom, her daughters, Kelly and Katrina, and her two grandsons, Elijah and Rory. Also a 9-time nominee and a 4-time winner of an Emmy. So without further ado, please give Cherie a well-deserved welcome into the Silver Circle Club.
Excellence is not settling for just good enough. I think we are all so busy anymore, and our lives are so busy, our jobs are so busy, we're required to do so much that a lot of times we have to just get the job done so you've got something to put on the air or whatever it might be. When you want something that's excellent, you have to go above and beyond that. You have to look at what's going to make your piece, your story, your program, or whatever stand out. What's going to make it different from what you see every single day? So excellence isn't doing just the norm, it's going above and beyond. I think ambition is more important, and I think that applies to everything in your life. I think there are a lot of people who have innate talent, but what do they do with that talent? That's what's important. And if you don't have the ambition to pursue what you're good at, you won't be a success. You won't go further in your career. There's so many people that are talented, and I feel like they waste their talent. So if you've got talent, use your ambition to push that talent forward, to do the best that you possibly can with that talent, and to let others benefit from that. The industry has changed so much recently, and we need to make sure that we change with it. Television is no longer the box in the living room. It is your computer screen. It's a tablet. It's a cell phone. It's all of those things. And what we do as professionals is create those images that are on that screen. And we need to remain relevant. We need to make sure that we change as the industry changes. We have to start thinking outside of the box. Don't think about just that people being locked in their living room. People are sharing all the time. So to remain relevant as an industry, as an organization, we need to be able to change as our industry changes. I really love talking to our members and our entrants. We have so many talented people in this region, and I love hearing what they're working on and their stories and how their careers have progressed. And I've been able to do that because of my long involvement with the chapter, and I love being able to hear those success stories from everybody.
Thank you. I am truly honored and humbled by this recognition. When preparing for my interview, I was asked about whether or not I had a mentor and how that person impacted my life and career. I thought about that a lot and realized I couldn't identify a single mentor, but rather I've been fortunate enough to have many mentors throughout my life. Ohio University and WOUB and the WOOB crew, for providing me not only with a strong educational base, but the opportunity to learn about every aspect of this industry. From Newswatch to Ramblin' to 24-hour pledge drives, it was a blast. Those I've worked with at various TV stations over the years, for providing creative inspiration on a daily basis. My panoramic production clients, who provide unique challenges and creative opportunities and the satisfaction you get from a job well done. Clients who have become more than just business associates, people who are also dear friends. My Natus family, which includes a lot of you in this room, both here in our, I love you guys too, both here in our chapter and across the country. We all share a love for the business and a passion for excellence. But then we also have some serious fun. I can't imagine my life without you in it. And most importantly, when it comes to mentors and people who have influenced my life, my family, you've provided me with a strong work ethic and taught me to recognize the goodness in others. You've been my source of support and strength and have always encouraged me through all the craziness that surrounds this business I'm in. I love you all very much. My story has been built by these people, and the people in your lives are part of your story. Each of us in this room tonight are individuals built by the collection of those who inspire, teach, and influence our lives. The people who mean the most to us help us create our stories. Thank you for being a part of mine.
We are so not done.
So,
Go ahead.
so Cherie has served on the Ohio Valley Chapter's Board of Governors in various capacities. That's the year I graduated high school. Since 1986.
That was two.
She was the Emmy Awards chairman from 1989 through 2000, chapter president from 2000 to 2004, and national trustee from 2004 until 2008. Cherie is the glue that holds the chapter together.
Everyone in this room has probably spoken to Cherie at one time with questions about your Emmy entries. She's ever the professional, always kind and considerate, and can answer the most obscure question. She is the owner, as we all know, of Panoramic Productions. Many clients, myself included, loved working with her for 16 years now. She's amazing. We all appreciate her. Can't say enough about her. Jump up. Oh, you're next.
I'm supposed to.
Go ahead.
But you're not done. You still got to read. If you've been in the business for a few years, you will remember how we used to judge Emmys. Get in a group and watch. You usually get pizza or something like that. It's always up. Today, it's all in the comfort of from your computer or tablet or phone, shown here. Cherie served on Emmy Express Committee for the past 7 years, and along with other committee members and chapter administrators, have played an instrumental role in moving the regional Emmy Awards process from paper to digital, or cell phone, whatever. On behalf of the Board of Governors, we'd like to thank Cherie for all her hard work and the dedication for the Ohio Valley chapter of the National Academy of Television's Arts and Sciences. Please welcome and join us in celebrating Cherie Housley.